Hello, good morning, and a beautiful Friday to you. Thank God it's Friday. All right, so thank God it's finally end of the week, or getting towards to the end of the week. All right, so I hope this finds you well as always. All right, and so I woke up this morning, and right from last night, I've been having this inner urge, like this inner urge in my spirit to make this video. To some extent, I almost didn't make this video today because I didn't want to sound like a prophet, all right, or like a pastor or a preacher. But then the urge that I have deep down in my spirit, it keeps bothering me, like it kept disturbing me, and I just had to make the video. So I don't know who this video is for. I don't know who this message is for actually. All right, but I'm doing this video for this that person who has decided to give up today. All right, if you are that person and somehow this video gets to you, just know that this is your sign. You don't need another sign from God or from the universe. This is the perfect sign for you. All right, so if you have decided in advance that today is that day you're going to finally give up on your goals or on pursuing your career or pursuing that path which you have already started, this is the sign not to stop. All right, I want you to understand some few things. The first thing you need to understand is that nothing changes if nothing changes. It's that simple. Nothing in this life changes if something doesn't change. All right. Now we can go ahead and complain about the economy. We can complain about the prices of fuel getting to 1,005, 1,003, or thereabout, or economy not being stable. But then remember that those things changed because something else changed. All right. Now I'm going to relate it to the Iran, US, and Israel war. Those prices of fuel, the high prices, they changed immediately, and it's affected the whole world because something is happening, something else is changing. So no matter in this life will change if nothing changes. The life you have been, the life you have been working towards achieving, the goal you have been working towards achieving will not change if you stop. If you stop right now, then you will relapse into that comfortable zone, into that your comfort zone that you know is average. All right. So before you think of quitting today, before you conclude or decide to quit, remember that nothing changes if nothing changes. And the little progress you have made so far, you should be able to congratulate yourself. All right. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't overpressure yourself to thinking that you are not doing more than you need to do. You are doing just right. All right. You could be perfect. You could increase your momentum or your speed. You could learn better things, but just understand that the fact that you have gotten to this extent, it means you are actually doing something productive. And there's one funny thing about quitting. The moment you quit, you lose every success you have achieved, you lose the steps you have made, and you lose even the possibilities in the future. All right, the future chances of you making it out successful or making it out in that your career as a successful person, you lose every single chance of it. Quitting ruins everything. So if you decided to give up today, just understand that your efforts, the ones you've made so far, the years, the continuous time, your amounts of time, your loads of time you have, and your energy, your blood, your sweat you've put into that task, you lose everything. Now pause for a moment and think about it this other way. What if you have decided to quit when your miracle, when your big breakthrough is just like 2 steps ahead, and now you've come all the way for, or like let's say it's a 12 step something, let's say it's 12 step, and you decide to like quit in the 10th step when you've actually climbed like you've actually climbed like 10 steps and it's just remaining 2 steps ahead, and you decide to quit in that 10th step. Now how would that feel? Won't the regrets of knowing that you could have actually endured or worked harder or kept on to hope or held on to hope rather to get to your final destination of achieving success of just 2 steps ahead, won't the regrets of you actually quitting at the 10th step be higher or be felt more by you if you actually quit? All right. Now, remember I said from the beginning that this video is not for everyone. This video is actually for people that are actually chasing their goals. All right, and are beginning to think that they are not doing enough. Remember that you are doing enough, and for the fact that you started, it means that that is the most important thing. All right, that is the biggest thing you can give. You can give yourself. You can cheer yourself up for that. You have actually started, because most people never start. Most people don't ever start. All right, all they have is they just think about it. They have these big dreams. These, yes, they want to do this, they want to do that. They write it down in a book. They do this, they do that, but they never start. So you that have started, you should be very, very happy and congratulate yourself that you've actually started. Right now, like I said in the beginning, the life you desire, the life you want, all right, you have to, if you want to be successful in this life, you have to want it so badly. All right, because everyone that's been successful, they wanted it so badly. Right, I'm not talking of wanting it today and tomorrow you're no longer wanting it. I mean, wanting is constantly, like when you wake up, you have this inner hunger in you, like you just want to be successful. You don't want anything else. You will not settle down for anything else that is less than the success you dream or the success you envision or you're working towards. You don't want anything else. You want that your goal to be successful as bad as possible. You are ready to push yourself beyond the limits. That is when you hit success. All right, that is when you hit success. And there's this funny thing about working hard for something. When you start working hard for something or a goal you believe in, of course you have to believe in your heart that you achieve it, for you to achieve it. Actually, if you don't believe that you're going to achieve it, then you will never achieve it. You have to believe in your heart first that you are going to achieve your goal. And when you believe in your heart that you're going to achieve your goal, then that is the moment you bring every factor, every fiber of your brain into that goal, and then you achieve your end goal. But if you are doing something and you don't believe in it, if you like work hard, if you like work smart, you will not achieve that success because you don't believe in it in your heart. Right? The nature, the universe, the powers that be, everything works beginning from the first moment, as in beginning at the or the onset of you believing in yourself. That is when things start working. That is when the blessings, the doors start opening. But if you don't believe in what you are doing, you might as well stop doing what you are doing right now. If you think your goal is not worthwhile, if you think that maybe your goal is worthwhile but you not achieve success with what you do, just stop wasting your time already. The first thing you need to do is to believe in yourself, believe in your goal, believe in that thing you're doing. Right now, I want to use myself as an example, like I always do. When I started making these videos, when I started doing this work, when I started focusing on putting out these videos, before I started, I already believed that somehow, someday, that I will get the global recognition that I need. Because my end goal, my dream is to take this very global, like as global as it can get. Right? Let the whole world hear this, let the whole world know this. Now, I don't know how that's going to happen, but I remember I didn't start with, I have about 700 and something followers right now, but when I started, I didn't have any follower. Right now, had it been I didn't start, I wouldn't have gotten to 700. All right, the journey of 1,000 steps, like they say, begins. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Now I've taken that single step, and you can see that I've actually started growing my followers. And within some time, I don't care how long it takes, but within some time, I'll get to that my end goal, and somehow, somewhere, the universe and the powers that be will work in favor for me to achieve that goal. It's just that simple. So if you are thinking of quitting today, just remember that nothing will change if you don't change. And the fact that you are doing something and are facing challenges, it means that that thing you are doing is very, 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 very worthwhile. If you do something and you don't face challenges, just leave it. But the moment you are doing something and you're beginning to face challenges from all angles, just know that it's a sign that what you are doing matters a lot and you should keep doing it. Alright, so I want you to, this is weekend, this is Friday. Alright, take a pause, congratulate yourself, drink some good wine, drink some good drink, have joy in your heart because you started. Alright, please don't forget to like this video, to share this video, to repost this video, to tag someone that needs to see this video because it's